guys, and think about this. There's three words that I want you guys to think about tonight. And the acronym is S, it's P and D. You want to start, produce, and duplicate. Because we're talking about what you start in this system. It's all about what you start. And what you start and you produce and then duplicate, ladies and gentlemen, you're going to find yourself on the other side of wealth. You're going to find yourself on the other side of the wealth transfer. We're going to show you how to do that tonight. So let's get it in, guys. So, guys, if you've been looking for a better way, yes, you've come to the right place. And so, a little bit about myself. I'm an Eagle Scout. I'm also an HU graduate. I'm a former financial advisor. I used to be advisor in corporate America. I was Series 6 and 63 licensed. What does that mean? That means I used to do the investments. I used to do the 401ks. I used to do the retirement planning strategically. I used to deal with people dealing with insurance and position themselves for protection. But guys, I got out of that system because I realized that it was broken. I realized that it was a consumer system where people would put their money in a system and just expected to get a return, not having knowledge of what they were doing. And so I looked at a better way and I found it here, guys. I'm also a husband. I'm an educator as well as a youth mentor. I believe in impacting the next generation. If we are not impacting the next generation, then we have no future. I'm also an international recording artist. Been playing the sax for over 17 years. More importantly, I'm a 2-star emerald in this wonderful company of Freebay, and I call myself a Freebay sower. You know, I've been working on the garden, and I believe in planting seeds because if you plant seeds now, if we follow principles, it's all about seed, time, and harvest. That does not change, ladies and gentlemen. So if we follow seed, time, and harvest, that is the time right now to plant as many seeds as possible. Because remember, you get blessed, you get paid on what you start. You get positioned for wealth on what you start. And we're going to show you how you can start tonight on a phenomenal system. Freebay is the free way to freedom. So let's go. So let's talk about this phenomenal gentleman here. This is Mr. Michael Aldelco. He is full-time industry professional. So what is he, guys? He used to be a mortgage banker. He was a mortgage banker for 15 years, okay? His wife was a corporate trainer for 20 years, all right? And he and his entire family is free. Why is that? We call him Mr. Free 103. He saw a way out of that old system, because that old system, ladies and gentlemen, is where you're in the rat race. You know, I played this game, Cash Flow 101, with my children all the time. And literally most of the game is spent going around the hamster wheel. Well, this gentleman decided to step out on faith. He decided that he was going to no longer be a consumer of the system and to be a producer. He started and positioning himself, and 7 years, he is still doing the same thing where he's building wealth for himself and his family. But he did it in 103 days because he took massive action, because he started, because he positioned himself to be a producer, and because he duplicated that process and showed other people how to do the same. That is why he is doing what he's doing today. So guys, phenomenal, phenomenal man. And this gentleman right here, this is Mr. Ty and Valerie Best. They are the authors of the Dream Chasers Manifesto. This book is a dreamer's guide to finding your dream in a jungle full of non-dreamers. If you haven't not read this book, we definitely encourage you to get it, because what you're going to realize is in this system, in this program, everything starts with the dream. Personal development starts with the dream. The dream is simply your end. What are you expecting? What do you want more of? And guys, you see to the left, you see that nice, it's a nice house, right? Maybe $200,000-$300,000. Then you have a, nice vehicle, and then you have all those people at the airport. Where are they going? They're taking their 2-week vacation wherever they're going, but then they have to come back. See, there's the thing. There's the catch. They have to come back. See, what we want to show you is when you dream bigger, you can go and not have to worry about coming back. Coming back to what? That life of mediocrity, that life where you have to work for a paycheck, that life where you're literally 40 years of your life, of your time that you're given, where you're taken out of eternity and placed into time, where you're just doing the same thing. Look at that beautiful car. Look at that home. That can be you. I want you to really just look at this and imagine. Everything starts with visualization. Imagine you pulling up to your crib and you got the beautiful palm trees. You got the sun, just breathing over the landscape. You have that private jet. that you fly all over the world because you're building wealth and you're not worried about what's going on in the world. You're not worried about elections. You're not worried about pandemic. No, you're flying that private jet, taking the routes you want to take because you are free. And then you get to go and travel to the white sandy beaches of the world. That is what you want out of this life. And we're going to show you how you can get there. But it starts, ladies and gentlemen, with dreaming bigger. All right. So, what can you expect in the next few minutes? So, let's talk about it. So, you want to learn how to, personal development impacts wealth. Guys, if you're not growing on the inside, if you don't change your inside, you're never going to change the surroundings around you. You have to change what's inside of your mental piece. Okay. That affects your environment. And you want to learn about the future of money and decentralized wealth. Ladies and gentlemen, if you don't know what decentralized means, it's getting out of the box and the monotony of the bankers controlling things, and it's allowing you to take control of the economy in your own home. All right. And we're going to show you how you can discover a path to active and passive residual income. We're going to show you how you can put your dollars on assignment so they can come back and bring you a return, bring you back a harvest. Remember, we're planting seeds, and then through the incubation of time, we're going to reap a harvest. That's what we're all about. And then we're going to show you how discovering that free dominion is possible. That's what freedom is. Free dominion over the space that you've been given. We're going to talk about that tonight. And then if you keep doing for the next 5 years, what you've been doing the last 5 years, are you going to reach your goals? Are you? So that's what we want to talk about. That's what we want you to think about tonight. All right. So guys, there's a sea of storms out there. I don't know if you got your boots. I don't know if you got your galoshes, if you got your umbrella, if you got, where are you? It's grim. It's not looking good. I mean, the stock market is plummeting left and right. They're talking about the COVID crisis. There's all these things happening. We got social unrest here. We got all these things happening. But here's what Zig Ziglar said. Here's what Napoleon Hill said. He said, behind every crisis, there's an opportunity. There is a seed, just a seed, guys, and the seed is small, but there is a seed of an equivalent advantage. Throughout all this chaos, ladies and gentlemen, find that seed, and we're going to show you how you can find that seed, and then you can find good ground to plant it in, because that's what this is all about, finding good ground so that you can have the soil, the nutrients, and what you need to be able to grow, to thrive, and to prosper. All right? So let's talk about this ocean of opportunity. This is where we prosper. This is where we realize that there's a crisis, but yes, there's opportunity out there. Okay. And we're talking about gold. We're talking about how it's going and it's rising. We're talking about how AI is changing the dynamics of how we do business, how we expand ourselves. We're talking about DeFi, we're just talking about decentralized finance, guys, how people are no longer just using their paper dollars to be able to fund things. No, they're using cryptocurrency to pay for mortgages and loans and all that kind of stuff. So guys, we want to expand your mindset, because if you're not changing and adapting to the environment, if you're not starting now to do something different, then you're going to end up back later in the storms. But there's an opportunity on the other side. But stop looking at where you are and look at where things are going and see yourself there, because there is a sunlight on the other side of this storm, guys. All right. So let's talk about FreeBay. So FreeBay, ladies and gentlemen, we call FreeBay the freeway to your freedom. So how does that work? So it's a registered e-commerce company, right? It's founded at Bodenhoven, Switzerland. Okay. So here's what the main thing is. The main thing. Here's the products, guys. The products, guys, is this. It is, physical and convertible gold, personal development academy, and cryptocurrency trading academy. Guys, those academies help you build. Those academies help you position yourself. Remember, you have to first learn and position yourself so that you can change your surroundings, but it starts inside. All right. And those academies help you have that personal development. All we're showing you is how, if you develop personally, that's going to help you with your wealth. It's going to help you with your income. Because if you want to have $1 million or a multi-million-dollar business, then you have to have a multi-million-dollar mindset. And we're going to show you how you can do that tonight. All right. And we have that cryptocurrency trading as well, because guys, we have to be where things are going and not where things are. Because if you end up where things are, you're always going to be at the the back front of what's happening. And so, guys, here's what our flagship product is. It's gold, God's only legal dollar. It has not changed. It's the foundation of what we do. So we have the life cards, guys. 1 gram of gold, okay? You store your life cards or you can have it shipped to you. But we want to show you first how that foundation protects your assets. You want to position and posture yourself for that protection aspect because also remember, gold not only protects, but it accumulates. Ladies and gentlemen, I don't know if you know, but gold shot over $2,000 this year. When I got in and started saving gold, it was only about 1138. That means that if because I started way back then, I'm winning. So guys, if you started to save gold these last few years or last few days, a few weeks, say I'm winning. Put that in the chat. I'm winning. Because in this system, you're winning when you are saving gold. All right. Remember what you started to save gold. You're winning tonight. Let's go. That's right. I'm winning. I see you guys. I'm winning. Let's go. Let's go. I'm winning. I see you. So let's talk about why gold. Okay. So gold retains its buying power. 1 kilogram of gold in the 1920s buys you the same thing today. The same thing. So what happens in 1920? That is a Model T Ford right there. All right. But what does that mean? It's worth 1 kilogram of gold. You fast forward that to 2020, ladies and gentlemen, that's a Ford Explorer, $65,000. And it's still worth 1 kilogram of gold because gold always maintains its purchasing power. So let's look at this. Now we're talking about inflation, right? That's the silent killer of wealth. All right, they say inflation is around 2%, but it's definitely greater than that. And I know college inflation is about 7 to 8%. When I went to school, it was only about $25,000. And now it's over $53,000. And they're still charging the same price, even when people aren't going to school and they're doing it virtually. Isn't that something? That's the power of inflation. But here's what we're going to find a way to hedge against that. But look at this. In 1998, you have a basket full of groceries. Look how dark that dollar bill looks. Looks like it's, it looks like it's doing something, right? But over time, it's fading. And so is the amount of groceries you can get in that basket. All right. And then you fast forward that even now, 2020, man, you can't even get that many groceries in that basket. That picture deceiving me right there. I can hold $20 worth of groceries. I'm just saying. So guys, there's got to be a better way. So let's look at our personal development product. And this is what it is. It is all about lifelong learning. Become a student of your craft. It takes 10,000 hours to master something and 20,000 to become a legend. Do I have any people that want to be masters of something? Would you like to be a master of cryptocurrency? Would you like to be a master of building a business? Would you like to be a master of understanding gold and positioning yourself for wealth? Say, I'm mastering tonight. If that's you, say, I'm mastering this thing tonight. Because that's what it's all about, guys. We want to be masters of ourselves and over our own wealth and not let somebody else tell us what to do. That's right. I'm mastering this program because I believe that this is going to give me the leverage I need to take control of my destiny. That's what I'm talking about. I'm mastering. Let's go. And look, guys, personal development, the people who've mastered themselves, they've all gone through processes. You got Anthony Robbins over there. You got Les Brown, okay, Zig Ziglar, okay, all these phenomenal people doing phenomenal things. You got all these books that they've written, okay, 7 irrefutable, laws, all these different things, 7 highly effective books of highly effective people. God, there's all kinds of books. I've read those things. They're phenomenal. It helps you develop. What you're going to realize, guys, is that all this is personal development with a compensation plan attached to it. That's all this is. And if you master that concept and you become a student and you begin to learn more and more and you apply what you learn, you will see yourself on the other side of wealth. All right. So let's talk about FreeBay. Let's talk about this online academy and what it means for you. All right. So here's a little preview, guys. Here's the foundation. We're going to show you how you can set goals for yourself, position yourself with time planning, getting out of your comfort zone. Also talks about sales and acquisitions, talks about social media, how to hashtag, the basics of Instagram and Facebook. We often talk about, or we laugh about, Mr. Best, a phenomenal gentleman I talked to you about before. When he started getting into this business, he's old school. Mr. Delco had to say, he asked Mr. Delco, what are you doing with these videos? How do you do it? He said, just press the button, press the live button. That changed his whole world. And now when he goes live, the world listens. That's the power of learning and becoming a student of your craft, guys. All right. So we're talking about recruiting and team building. So we got webinars and meetings, follow-up conversations. It shows you how to manage your contacts and your time. All right. So now, guys, we're going to talk about the crypto trading platform. Okay. We have a phenomenal trading academy. Guys, it's going to teach you all about how this crypto thing works. We're going to show you, trading where you want, when you want. We have a complete trading community, and also shows you about financial freedom. Because remember, we're going where money, we're positioning ourselves to go where money is going to, not where it's currently at. Currently, the dollar's on fire, but where money is going digitally. All right. There are powers that be that want a digital money anyway. We are ahead of the masses, and you do what the masses are not doing by positioning yourself to get ahead of the wave. And everybody is going to shift towards digital money. We're just doing it now, and we're going to show you how to position yourself to build upon that with this wonderful trading academy. So we got lessons like basic principles in cryptocurrencies. We've got trading charts. We got trends analysis and patterns. It also teaches you how to trade. It gives you workshops. It gives you tutorials and tests on how you can learn and understand where money is going. That's all this is, guys. And then once you learn that, you get your cap and gown and said, you know what, I'm ready to go. Because when you graduate, it's not like college where, you may use what you've learned. No. This is real world talk. This is real talk tonight. What you learn, you will apply in this system. All right. What you learn. So guess what? We got key partners in this thing. And if you don't want to get your hands dirty and you don't want to learn some things, we still have positioned you because we said that we're winning, right? How do we do that? We do that by you not only becoming your own bank, but you allow the robots and AI, which is artificial intelligence, to do the trading for you. They are what's called technical traders. So they're not basing off of emotions, they're basing it off of patterns, charts, where things have gone, where things have been, where they anticipate things are going. That's the power of technology and using technology for your good. Because remember, in this system, you're getting paid for what you start and then being a producer of that. And then you duplicate that process and you're going to find yourself on the other side of wealth. We got this automated trading platform. All right. Depending on which package, you get like the Evo Life, you get 8 robots, or you can get the Evo Expert gives you 4 robots. Each robot has its own algorithm. All right. Each robot has different trading pairs. Okay. That allows you to really leverage and position yourself to win, guys. And remember, we want to have our money moving for us. There's a thing called the velocity of money. And if your money is just sitting in the bank collecting 0.01% interest, it's going to take you hundreds of years for your money to move. Even though this is volatile, we love volatility because in volatility, you can make a profit. When you start to understand and learn systems like this, you're not afraid of volatility. You're not afraid of up and down situations because you realize that that's how the money is made. The money is made during the trading. And we have phenomenal things like the signal trading, which helps you, depending on which package you get, it helps you determine when you should buy, when you should sell, when to hold a trade, when to let it go. Guys, this is phenomenal system. All right. And then we have auto following. That depends on, your package also. That is going to help position you to understand and to follow what the experts are doing. All right. So let's talk about all this, wrapped up in a life-changing opportunity. Remember, we're talking about that physical convertible gold. We're talking about the Personal Development Academy. We're talking about Cryptocurrency Trading Academy. And we're also talking about dynamic partners and relationships. Remember, this whole thing, this whole e-commerce thing where we're talking about family all the time, it all is dependent on connections and relationships. So how much does it cost to own and operate a traditional business? Let me ask that question. How much do you think it costs, guys? Put it in the chat. How much do you think it costs to own and operate a traditional business? Think about McDonald's. Think about Chick-fil-A. Think about all these, Virginia. I mean, almost on every corner. I'm from Jersey. I came down to Virginia and it's like 7-Eleven is the corner store. Like everywhere you go, there's a 7-Eleven popping up. How much do you think that costs? There's a cost to it, guys. That's 1.5 million, got 50,000 at least. I'm telling you guys, it's amazing. But what that is that's overhead. You have to go through processes in order to just invest in that. And in the first years, you may not make a profit. It's going to cost you some things. You have to invest a lot of money and energy in order to see a return. Well, in this system, there's really no overhead. You're positioning yourself where you're putting your soldiers at work, which are your dollars. You're planting the seeds, you're learning some information, you're growing and developing, and you're building something. You're building yourself. And because you are your own person, you're literally, as you grow, your economy grows. Because we often talk about you're building the economy in your own home, but if you're not building yourself, then the economy is going to have cracks and faults, just like the current one in the world. That's why it's always about you building yourself, putting your own oxygen mask on so that you can learn what to do. Even if you were to lose millions of dollars, because you have the information and the understanding, you can always get it back. That's what the wealthy do. If you were to put them somewhere else and they lost everything, they can always get it back because of the knowledge. And that's what we want to impart to you tonight. So building wealth, saving gold, residual income, you got transaction fee profits, trading community platforms. That's what our affiliate program is all about. And we're going to talk about those things. And it's free. There's no startup costs, guys. It's amazing. Let's get into it. All right. So you want to increase your wealth just by saving gold. Remember, when you start this thing and you start to save gold, you're already winning. We already said we're winning, right? Because we have gold as the foundation. So let's talk about it. Now we're going to talk about Gold 2.0. That's right, Gold 2.0. What is Gold 2.0? The Gold 2.0 is V999 token. It's a stable coin. You have the US Tether that says it's tied to the dollar. Although there's some skepticism with that right now. But the V999 coin that we're partnered with the company, V999, it's a stable coin that represents 0.1 gram of gold. The original owner, that's you. When you own that, when you get you some light cards and you exchange for that V999, you get paid for the transactions. When money moves, remember we talked about the velocity of money. When money moves, ladies and gentlemen, you want to move in the way of money. All right, so that's what we're talking about. When you have this gold, it's Gold 2.0 because we've taken gold that is physical and made it digital through the V999. Okay, so guys, you want to get as much V999 as you can. Say I'm stacking. If you want to stack this V999 and you want to position yourself for more because of you starting something and then duplicating it and then being a producer because your money is now moving, say I'm stacking in the chat. Let's go. Say I'm stacking. That's what we're doing tonight. We're stacking life cards and we're stacking so we can get more of this V999 token. All right. So guys, here's how it works. That's right, we're stacking. So here's how it works. A gold profit cycle. So you get passive residual income. All right, so we got the me strategy and then we got the we strategy. All right, so there's a wheel. This is how it works. You have the gold, right? And then you sell it and it goes in the market. And because it goes in the market and it starts to be traded and moved, and because you're getting paid on the movement of money, it comes back to you. Remember, we talked about circulating your wealth. That's what wealthy people do. Well, now you're in a system, a closed system where the money comes back to you once you release it. This is all about the law of reciprocity. You want to sow so you can reap. But then here's the beautiful thing. When other people begin to duplicate because you are a producer and people are producing with you, in that process, you've switched from the me strategy to the we strategy. What does that mean? That means 10 times. If you got people doing the same thing that you doing, guess what? You're multiplying yourself. If you multiply that by 10, you got 100 people doing the same thing you're doing. Guess what? You're multiplying yourself. You're multiplying your dollars because it's still about group economics and your community. And that's where you're earning those matching fees for life. For life. Okay. If you want to position yourself for greater, you want to switch from the me to the we and duplicate. All right. So let's talk about the Evo trade profit cycle. All right. So depending on your settings, and we had to talk about this even when I was in the financial industry. It's like, well, what's your level of risk? Honestly, there's really not as much risk for the person that's educated, for the person that understands that their wealth may fluctuate. Mr. Best talks about all the time where he used to know the grandnephew of Mr. Henry Ford, and some days he was worth 35, 40 million, other days he worth 65, 70 million, because it was based on his wealth and it fluctuates. But in that sense, whether it's a few million, you're not worried about it because you understand how it works. So depending on your level of risk or your level of education, low, medium, high risk. Do you want to, do it conservatively, moderately, or high risk? Remember, high risk, high return. It's volatile, but guess what? There is some leverage that can be gained by learning and understanding how the volatility works. And it's the same thing. You're trading, you're letting those bots trade for you, you're understanding the trade signals, you're releasing it into the market, you're clicking, you do what you need to do, or you let them trade for you. And guess what? You receive profits. And then you're just reinvesting and recirculating your wealth so that you can achieve more. That's the me strategy. But when you have the we strategy, remember, as you release those things and people begin to, because of what you've started, and you begin to produce and you show people what you do and they duplicate the system, ladies and gentlemen, that's the we strategy. People are constantly doing what you're doing. That's how you win. Because remember, we said that we're winning, right? So let's go. Let's talk about these business packages, guys. I'm excited about these things right here. So we have the FreeBay Academy, right? That's where you position yourself. You learn and develop for yourself, right? You start off at the 2-star Sapphire, right? So the sponsor bonus, you can do the 1 or the 12-month subscription. Remember, nothing is mandatory, but if you want to build, you must first plant a seed. It's simple as that. So you position yourself with a package. You have 2 units or 24 units, depending on what you get. And then you have the Evo Expert package. All right. So it's the FreeBay Academy. We have the Training Academy, and you get 4 robots that are going to trade for you. All right. You get a sponsor bonus. That's huge. When you're a producer, you get a greater return. All right. That's what we're doing, guys. So you got the 5 units all the way to 60 units. All right. And then we got the FreeBay, the Evo Life, guys. You're positioning yourself for more, for greater. You get 8 trading robots. All right. And then you still have the academy and the trading academy. So you're learning, but you're also actively learning. See, there's a difference, guys, between just learning and actively learning. In this system, we're going to show you how you can become an active learner, an active student. I went to college, and I was talking to some of my fellow college buddies today, and it was like, yeah, most of us, we haven't even used what we went to school for. And it's a hard truth. But in this, it's, if you treat it like school, where you're going to school to learn and actually get paid on what you learn, you're getting paid to learn something. Remember, as you personally develop and grow in this system, you're going to get paid for it, because you're growing yourself and you're growing your knowledge, and understanding is going to grow your wealth as well. So let's talk about it. These business packages, you get the Evo 1-month subscription is 50 euros. But if you do it for the 12-month, that's a savings of 120 euros. That can be 120 euros worth of gold in your pocket, because I don't like talking about dollars too much. I'd rather talk about gold. So that's 120 euros worth of gold that can be placed back in your pocket, that you can get in life cards, that you can exchange for V999. I'm just saying. All right. And then if you look at the expert, that's 190 euro, or you can do it for 12 months at 1,820 euro. That's a savings of 460 euros worth of gold. I'm just saying. All right. And then we have the Evo Life. Okay. That's where you position yourself at 480 euros a month or for 4,600 euros. That's a savings of 1,160 euros worth of gold. I'm just saying. Guys, it's about that time, that money, money, money. Let's talk about the compensation plan, guys. Quick disclaimer. Freebay cannot and will not make any guarantees about your ability to get results or earn any money with our program, information, tools, or strategies. The plan rewards you, yes, rewards you for sharing the ideas, the products, and the services to customers and affiliates of Freebay. While the opportunity is virtually unlimited, individual results will certainly vary depending on many factors, such as commitment level, individual effort, and marketing skills. Any and all income projections should not be considered as guarantees or projections of your actual earning profits, dealing with the utilization of the trading platform. And guys, the success, it all depends on you. So we just have to tell you that. But guys, this is truly a phenomenal system. So let's talk about it. There are 6 income streams, okay, in this system. We have the direct sales bonus, the unilevel bonus, the sponsor bonus, the generation bonus, the dual team bonus, and long-term incentives. So let's talk about it. Here we have the direct sales bonus. So Freebay actually pays commissions to affiliates on their referral of the products, and the products you receive the ranks. So here's what it is. So you position yourself even at the free position. You say, you know what, I want to be a part. I may not have the funds right now, but I want to be a part of this phenomenal system. Even in the free position, at the 1-star Sapphire, you can earn 7% commission rate. That's phenomenal. And then if you look right above that, you have the 2-star Sapphire when you get the Evo Academy. You have the 3-star Sapphire when you get the Evo Expert, which gives you 21% commission. And then the 1-star Emerald, that is the Evo Life, guys. That's 23% commission rate. And then if you look further up, it maxes at 32% when you become a 3-star diamond. I'm just curious. I got some dreamers in the house. I got some people who are putting their foot to the plow. I got any diamonds in the house? Because diamonds are forever. I want to know, are there any diamonds out there? Because guys, remember, we want to not see where we are, but where we're going. I know I'm positioning myself to be a diamond. I don't know about you, but I got any diamonds? Let's go. So here's how it works, guys. In this example, you acquire an Evo Life package that elevates you to a 1-star Emerald. And as a 1-star Emerald, guys, you're referring at least 5 other people to do the same thing. Remember, you're getting paid on what you started. So you start to position yourself, and then you are a producer. So you're sharing this information, and then they duplicate the same process. Guys, you're going to see yourself on the other side of wealth. And guess what? You position yourself to be that diamond that you want to be. All right. This is where the money is, right here in this slide. So let's talk about it. We just talked about the 1-star Sapphire. The commission is 7%, even in the free position, guys. That's positioning yourself to win. All right. The 2-star Sapphire, that Evo is when you get the Evo Academy, guys. That means you have a total of 5,000 euros worth of volume. The commission on that is 15%. And then you're also on top of that, because you bought that Academy package, you're going to get a 5% sponsor bonus. So when you directly do what you need to do for yourself and you're duplicating because you're a producer, guys, you're going to get not only the commission bonus, but you're getting that sponsor bonus as well. That means that if you're on that Sapphire level, you can expect to be positioning yourself to be making $500 to $1,000 a month. All right, that's beautiful. Let's talk about the 1-star Emerald. That's when you position yourself, because remember, you're starting. So let's say you start and you say, I want to be that 1-star Emerald. You get that Evo Life. Guys, it's 23% commission. And then the sponsor bonus is 10%. Guys, remember, we said we stacking on this thing. And then that first line is 15,000 euros worth of volume. And then everybody else in the system is producing at least 5,000 euro, guys. You're going to see yourself on the Emerald position. All right. And then you got the 2-star Emerald. And for those who've been grandfathered in from the previous company, this is your base. I get excited. This is your base, ladies and gentlemen. That first line is 25,000 euro. And everybody else on the system is producing 15,000 euros worth. Your commission is 25%. And then you switch over, guys. This is where it gets greater and greater. I know I'm just making up words tonight, but your generation bonus is 7 levels. We're going to talk about the generation bonus next, but it's 7 levels deep. And guys, that's just your base if you've been grandfathered over or if you've already positioned yourself. That's just the basis of where you're going. But the income potential, even at this 3-star emerald, is between $1,000 and $8,000 a month. That is where you need to target your freedom. If you position people to get emerald, to be emerald, you will find yourself on the other side of wealth, the other side of freedom. In fact, on the chat, I want to hear you say, I'm on the other side of freedom, because that's what it's all about. If you do that, you position people with that emerald, to position themselves to be emerald, you will see, because people that's that people only need about $3,000 a month to become free. If people are making just that bit extra, you will see them on the other side of freedom, along with yourself. All right. And so let's talk about that 1-star ruby. All right. That's where you're really doing this thing. You're plugging in, you're getting 150,000 euros worth of volume. You got 100,000 in one line and everybody else is cooking up 50,000 euros worth in the next line. 27% commission, guys. Still working on that seven levels deep. That's when your income is in the 6 figures. 6 figures, because you're on the other side. This is when you are serving more people. That's all that is. As you move up, you're actually positioning yourself to be more of a servant. That's all it is. Ask Mr. Best and Mr. Delco, because their phone doesn't stop ringing. Ask Tanisha Glassford, her phone doesn't stop ringing, because they have positioned themselves to serve more people. That's all you do. And if you want to be on that diamond, if you want to be making 7 figures, serve more people, provide value for more of those people, and you will see yourself on the other side of wealth. Let's talk about that generation bonus, guys. All right. So from the 2-star emerald all the way to the 3-star diamond, guys, look at those levels. That first level, you're getting 2%, 2%, okay, of what they've made. Yes, we're talking about paycheck matching, guys. So on the generation bonus, the percentage calculated monthly is the paycheck of your qualified partners, those people that you brought in who are doing the daggone thing. 7 levels, guys. So the 1st through the 3rd level, you're getting 2%. And then from levels 4 through 7, it's 1% generation bonus off of all that they've made. You're getting that percentage. So if they made 10 grand, and that's 1% of 10 grand, and you tell me, if they made 100 grand and you're getting 1%, remember, when you allow other people to launch and to build wealth and they are successful, you too will be on the other side of wealth and freedom. So let's talk about this dual team bonus, guys. That's when you have 25 units on one side and 50 on another. We call that a DTP, or in the words of Sister Sherry Bow, DTP, baby. All right. So guys, all you have to do is position yourself in this system and you're going to be automatically put in the dual team. I'm telling you, that's phenomenal. And you get up to 180,000 DTPs, or dual team payouts, and you get paid weekly for that. Guys, this is a phenomenal system, because when other people are producing, you too, because of what you started and because of what you produced, you see other people duplicating that, you'll see yourself on the other side of freedom. You'll see yourself on the other side of wealth. Remember, there's no business, there's no packages required for this. Guys, that's phenomenal. Now we're going to shift over to the long-term incentive. I want everybody to look at the bottom, bro. Look at, you got the leather bag all the way to the villa. Everybody see yourself holding that leather bag, walking through there looking all good, right? Or no, see yourself whipping that S-Class Mercedes, 120,000 euros worth. We have people who have done these things. We have Mr. Michael Delco and Mr. Ty Best earn the Rolex watches because they saw themselves on the other side of freedom. They served more people. How did they do that? They had the people who were acquiring gold, because as people build wealth for themselves, you get people to get what they want. And guess what? You get to get what you want, and you've earned it. And then we have Mr. Delco and Mrs. Delco, They earned that C-Class 40,000 euro Mercedes. And you know what? The crazy thing is, they didn't even want the Mercedes. They said, give me the gold. This gentleman remember, a lifestyle where he already just swiped his card and was able to get a nice vehicle. We'll just put it like that. And didn't even need the C-Class Mercedes. Guys, imagine where you will be, and it will be so. I'm aiming for that villa, guys. I'm young, and I know my kids want some space to swim and do what they got to do. So guess what? That's where you want to be, right? Think about it. All you're doing is showing people how to save in an appreciating asset, and you'll get blessed for it. That's all this is. So guys, the products, the packages, gold, the trading, the e-learning, all of it is about self-development and positioning your own house. Because when you start saving in gold, when you start trading, when you start learning to become the best version of yourself, you'll see yourself on the other side of wealth. You start becoming a producer because you start earning commissions. You start receiving those direct sales and you earning the volume and all that, the matching bonuses. And then as you duplicate that and others do the same thing that you did, and you see yourself on the other side of wealth, you're winning. Guys, you can do this. And in fact, if you believe you can do this, I want you to put in the chat, I can do this. Because if I can do it, you can do it. Mr. Best can do it, you can do it. If Miss Tanisha Glass can do it, you can do it. If Roger Williams can do it, you can do it. We have a phenomenal system. All they did was say yes, and they started. It doesn't matter how long it takes. It matters how you finish this thing. And remember, it doesn't stop with you because it's legacy. It doesn't stop with your children because it's legacy. That's right. We can do this. That's right. All right. So all we're doing is sharing videos, inviting people to a presentation, and then we're answering your questions. And guys, we have phenomenal systems where you can plug in and you can ask the questions that you need to ask so that you can position yourself to win. That's what it's all about, guys. We want to see you cross that bridge and get to the other side of success. All right. You're working from home. You're earning commissions, you're earning the fees, you're growing your wealth IQ, and you're owning your time. Most people are a slave to time. If you can do this, that means you're taking your time back. You're taking your free dominion back. You've allowed a job to take that from you. No. Don't allow that job to take that from you. You become your own boss. You become your own bank, and you take charge of the economy in your own home because it is about time. People are waiting for you to position yourself to get on the other side of freedom so that you can take that hand and you can let them know that they can do the same thing. So be that example. Let's get you started, guys. Let's get you started. There are 3 types of people that saw this presentation. Who are they? You had me at gold. We're going to show you how you can get gold, that appreciating asset, that foundation that you need to build wealth, guys. And then the second is said, I'm excited and I have some questions. Well, guess what? We've got answers. Okay. We have a phenomenal system that allows you to learn and earn at the same time. And then this may not be for me. Well, even if it's not for you and you say you're good, who is it that may need this that you know? Because I'm pretty sure that everybody in your circle is not where they want to be. So open up even your own free account and leverage the system so that you can win in all those that you're connected to. Guys, connect to this, take a screenshot of it. This is what it's all about. You want to position yourself with that, guys, okay? We have a phenomenal trainings and systems that can allow you to win, okay? So plug in. And then let's get you started. You're in business for yourself, but not by yourself. All right, so get back with the person that shared this information with you and be sure to plug in because we have presentations and trainings that's going to allow you to win. All right, and this, guys, I got my relentless shirt on because guess what? We're relentless regardless of what's happening around us. Go to shop.mywbw.net and get your merch, get your gear. Let people know you got your uniform on, guys. All right. I mean, and if you don't have this book and you have not shared it with people in your organization or your team, guys, you need to get it. This is a phenomenal book. I gave it to some of the kids that I mentor. This is a must read for everybody because everybody needs a dream. Everybody needs something they can connect to. Everybody needs a vision, not of where they are, but for where they're going. All right. So thank you so much for your attendance. It's been an honor. It's been a privilege to share this information with you. This is Mr. Matthew Taylor, the Millennial Multimillionaire, your tailor-made wealth builder. If it ain't tailor-made, it ain't fashion right. So God bless, stand the test, be the best. I'll catch you guys on the next one.
Thank you, Mr. Taylor. Wonderful presentation, as always. Don't go anywhere. We'll be back in about 6 minutes. Mr. Beth, Mr. Delco, and Mr. Williams will be doing the compensation training tonight. So invite everyone. We'll be starting in about 6. Mr. Williams, hold please. Mr. Taylor. Mr.
Yes,
Taylor.
ma'am. Yes.
Can you make Mr. Williams host, please?
Okay.
Well, great day. Good evening to each and every one of you. These hardcore gladiators are on the platform. Glad that you're here joining with us at www.goldrocks.info. And you may be connected with us in our Wealth Builders Worldwide group page on Facebook. We are going to go through that process with you. I mean, I want to take you on a trip. I want to paint a picture. I want to illuminate some items in your mind, because when you can see it in your mind, you can live it in your life. And I want you to live it in your life. So let's go. So look, Mr. Matthew Taylor did such a phenomenal job. I personally really don't even know why I'm here this evening, except for the fact that we're excited about everything we have on the table. And I just want to highlight some things for you so that you can kind of think about these things and really look at what you are going to do to make it a reality in your life, make it a priority in your life. I mean, that dream that you're going after, that thing that you are excited about every single day and you're running after it, that dream, that goal, that desire. I mean, what is it that you really want to accomplish? Have you written down your number yet? What is your number? That amount of money, that cash flow that you want to have happen. Well, I want to show you, like we always do at Wealth Builders Worldwide, we have a strategy and we have a pathway and we have a map to show you how to get it done. All you have to do is take action. All you have to do is take those few hours of that day, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and rest on Sunday if you will, but just take those few hours and do some action items, do some tasks, make things happen in your life. I mean, go all out and bring it to pass. Make it happen. So I want to welcome each and every one of you out there. I see you out there. I see you hanging out. I don't know what else y'all doing on Friday night, but look, get your calculators out, because look, when you calculate, when you do the math, nothing is going to stop you from obtaining the numbers. Yeah, it's going to take some effort. It's going to take some time. It's going to take some action. It's going to take some people. But the bottom line is everything in the world works the same way. You go to the gas station. They want more customers, right? They want people to spend more money. They want people to buy more gas more often. You go to the grocery store. That's why they keep restocking the shelves, because they want you to come back again and again and again and again and keep coming back again and make that the place that you continue to come back to, because they want you to get more so that they can earn more, so that they can, that bottom line, that volume of movement of money can grow on their behalf. Everything works the same way, ladies and gentlemen. I mean, it doesn't matter. Name your place, whether it's a restaurant or a grocery store, a movie theater, a gas station, a golf course, whatever it is that you do, that merchant wants more. They want more customers. They want more people to come in and move more money through the system. And that's all we're talking about. So we are doing exactly what every other business around the world is doing. We are making available products and services so that people can get more. And those that are connected as affiliates, that means more money in your pocket. So it's real simple. We have connected as a Wealth Builders Worldwide team to FreeBay. And FreeBay has made available 6 income streams. And I know you were on earlier and you saw Mr. Matthew Taylor go through this process. Man, I'm telling you, I'm like, well, if he's saying this, what do I have left to say? Nothing really, but just to help you highlight these items. So look, the 6 income streams: direct sales bonus, unilevel bonus, sponsor bonus, generation bonus, long-term incentives, and dual team bonus. So, you look at the unilevel bonus, and on the unilevel marketing plan, it's real simple. It highlights various different ranking levels that you can achieve based on, one, your acquisition of a package, whether it's the Evo Academy package, you get 2-star Sapphire. Evo Expert package gets you 3-star Sapphire, and the Evo Life package gets you 1-star Emerald. And of course, the volume of money that moves through the system will get you all of these ranks as well. So look, all it takes is, a team of people. Build a team of people. The NBA has a team of people. The NFL has a team of people. The FBI has a team of people. I mean, look, everywhere you go, there are teams of people that are doing what they do to be what they can be. For what purpose? To move money through the system. And for the most part, most people are part of a team, and they're getting paid what they've been promised. And the owner of the team, or franchise, or whatever the institution is getting the bulk of the net revenue. Again, it's the same thing that's happening all over the world. So look at where you want to be, and then look at what it's going to take to do that. Somebody asked a question several days ago, can I do this by myself and not build a team? Sure. How you need to have at least 3 accounts, 3 lines of accounts. One account for a 3-star diamond needs to have at least 5 million euro of volume of sales. The second one needs to have 2.5 million euro volume of sales. And the third one needs to have 2 million of volume of sales. Then you'll get the 32% commission. Yeah, you could do it by yourself. Do you have, $9.5 million just chilling, hanging around? Nah, that's why group economics is the way to go. I mean, this business of the 21st century, the best business in the world, the one you're connected to as an affiliate, that is exactly where you definitely want to be. I mean, you can be anywhere in the world for the purposes of earning income, but think about it. Do you want your income to be capped, or do you want your income to be unlimited, where you can decide and determine what your income is? Well, you can do that. All you've got to do is take into account what needs to happen. Look at the farmer. The farmer might be hungry and says he wants an apple, but then he says, you know what? When I plant apple seeds in these rows and furrows of soil, you know, on all this land, these acres of land that I have, and then I give it time, seed, time, guess what's going to happen next? He's going to harvest apples off trees, and those apples have seed in them. So that's the type of lifestyle I would have you to take a good look at. That's where you are with this affiliate marketing situation with FreeBay. So the net unilevel marketing plan is real simple. It gets you to a place where you want to be. The plan description has basically 4 sections. You can you enter in the system as a sapphire rank, and then you can upgrade to a emerald and ruby and diamond. You cannot purchase ruby and diamond. You can move money through the system and achieve that. But like I said, you want to be 3-star diamond, get your $9.5 million out. But look, your goal is not to spend money, right? I mean, you could spend if you want to. That's what the consumers do. But you want to be in the mindset of circulating dollars. So the way you circulate dollars, the best way is to employ leverage and exponential growth. You've heard it before. We've said it before. This is the same thing. We have changed jets to get to the destination that we're going to. And hey, we may change jets again. But the bottom line is, you got to look at where you want to go. Where do you want to end up? Where do you want your destiny to lie? Where do you want your legacy to lie? I mean, you know, look at your dreams. Where are your dreams taking you? Well, get in the vehicle, put some gas in the vehicle, or charge up the battery for the electric vehicle, turn it on, push the button, put it in drive, and let's go. Look, we have that strategy. We have that plan where you can make it to, you know, the emerald status real quick. I mean, as a matter of fact, for those of you that were connected to us in our previous affiliate connection, you have been grandfathered into FreeBay as whatever that status is, depending upon your package. We've been saying all along in the old days, VIP is the place to be, right? Yep, that's it. So when you got to the place of VIP, guess what you got to the place of here with FreeBay? You got to the 2-star emerald. But that's not the stopping point. We have the ruby ranks and we have the diamond ranks, and those ranks are achievable very easily. Now look, when you achieve the ruby, the 3-star ruby rank, you have locked yourself into 1-star ruby for life. You won't go below that. But the bottom line is you want to go above it, because you want to get to that diamond ranking, right? That diamond ranking is like the old Gold Director Elite ranking was, right? That diamond ranking will get you paid. It will put money in your pocket. But the key is you want to position yourself to help other people to get in position for themselves. And that's why we have available the EVO packages. We got the EVO Academy package, the EVO Expert package, the EVO Life package. And we're going to talk about the strategy that we put together to help you to maintain that EVO Life package status and never go below that. But it's going to take you just a little bit of effort, a little bit of time, a little bit of ingenuity. I mean, a little bit of relentless action. You know, we talked about relentless, you know, that phenomenon of an event we had last week. Let's Go Weekend, relentless. Well, look, are you really relentless? Look the word up and see what it really means. I mean, that means that you'll stop at nothing. you know, because you realize with residual income, you're going to break through a brick wall and it's not going to stop you. No matter what those supposedly insurmountable challenges might be that face you, you are going to go beyond that because you know what the end result is. And when you work toward the end result, when you work with the end result in mind, guess what happens? You're going to reach your goal. Why? Because you're keeping it in your thoughts. What you think about, you can bring about. You ever heard that book, Think and Grow Rich? Yeah, that thing is real, baby. You better put things in your mind. Change the software in your mind. Don't let anything stop you from thinking the way you should be thinking. And that is such a great position that we have been put in because of the Evo packages. That Evo Life package has Evo Academy attached to it, which is a personal development, a big personal development product that you can on purpose make sure that you do personal development every single day of your life. And guess what happens? End result is you're gonna wake up one day and you're gonna be like, wow, how did I get here? You won't even be thinking about the pathway that you had to take to get there or the time that it took to get there. You know, I've been blessed and fortunate in my life to help many leaders and pastors in big mega churches to do various things. I mean, but I started out as a person just connecting with their organization, their group. And then before I knew it, I was in the leadership circle. I was making decisions. I was traveling, you know, throughout the globe, assisting them in building their empire. And that type of activity is what you are engaged in right now. Are you gonna help yourself build this empire and then help somebody else? Look, get in position and take the full advantage. Utilize that advantage that you are given with what we have on the table here. So look, I told you 6 streams of income, unilevel bonus. You know how that works. Sponsor bonus. If you don't know how this works, log into your FreeBay account, hover over the general menu item, and click downloads. When you click downloads, select English, and then select presentation, and then look at the compensation plan. Look at the compensation plan. I mean, read it, study it. It's like orientation. It's like I'm welcoming you. Welcome to FreeBay. Remember the dude used to come out on the island, on Fantasy Island? Him and the little dude used to come out and it used to say when the plane landed, welcome to Fantasy Island. Well, look, welcome to your dream life. Only if you want it will you be able to obtain it. So go in your back office, look at this document and read through it. I mean, go through it, read every single word on every single page, and then come back to a presentation and a training and listen to what is being articulated so it can connect with you, so that you can connect the information with the actions that you want to take to acquire and achieve the goal that you have in mind. Wait a minute, did you write your goal down? Do you have that notebook that you wrote your goals in? Wait a minute, I know you do. Wait a minute, surely you do. Surely you have a notebook that you're writing your goals in, right? I'm sure you do. If you don't, start today. I'm gonna do a Greg McKay. Start today. Start today. Write your goals down so that you can watch them being achieved. Okay? And of course, the long-term incentive, you know about that. It's all about setting that thermostat and consistently, constantly being the same so that every single day, every single hour, every single week, you are inching more and more, higher and higher. You are progressively realizing your goal, your dream. You're looking, before you know it, they'll be sending you a message about Rolex, about Mercedes-Benz. And as we continue on, woo, that villa. Anybody want some prime property that you don't even have to pay for? That's free, debt-free. They give you the deed, the land, everything. That's what you have your hands on. And of course, the good old flagship staple, the dual team bonus. You know, the dual team bonus works the same way we've been used to it working. You accumulate units in your dual team system. And when you accumulate 25 units or 50 units, 25 on one team, 50 on another team, you have achieved a dual team bonus. Look, this is all standard stuff. But let's get into the meat of this deal. Let's get into the commas of the numbers that you want to achieve. Anybody need some commas in their life? Yeah, give me some commas. And I'm not saying just one. I need a couple of commas, all right? And when you get a couple of commas, that means that you could do it by yourself, and possibly before you transition out of the earth, you may be able to accomplish it. I wouldn't even go that route. But let's put this thing on, I don't want to say steroids, but let's put this thing on health food. Let's put this thing on raw fruits and vegetables. Let's put this thing on real high achieving action. And the way you do that is first connect with the team. Are you connected with the team? How many wealth builders do we have out there? Anybody out there connected with that team? Anybody getting support that they need? Anybody plugging in and staying connected out there? Well, look, if you are, when you do, you are going to go to the websites, you're going to attend the trainings, you're going to attend the presentations, you're going to make sure that you connect with every single thing that is available to you. Why? Because that is your roadmap. You know, we can't emphasize this enough. It is so pertinent, so important that you get connected. Why? Let's take it from a corporate standpoint. When you had your corporate job, and maybe some of you still have that corporate job, you had to go to the building where the company was located. I mean, today, many have had the opportunity to work from home, but still you got to connect to the company network, company tools. So this is the same way. You've got to connect to the tools. Look, how are you going to start with Wealth Builders Worldwide and you don't even know the Wealth Builders Worldwide mission? Woo! Come on now. At least read it once, 10 times. Read it. Familiarize yourself with it. Get it deeply ingrained in your spirit, in your heart, in your soul, so that you can see yourself achieving big things. I mean, activating yourself in the infinite possibilities of your life and the power of your dreams. Put it in place for yourself that you're never going to give up because you know it's a noble cause. Yeah, being a salesperson, being part of the sales team, but not selling products, goods, or service, but selling you, those people, the people that you touch with the infinite possibilities of their lives, just like of your life. Get connected with the mission. Get connected with the dream. And then connect yourself with the map, the how-to. Well, how am I going to do this? Well, on that same team website, what's the team website? www.mywbw.net. I mean, for simplicity's sake. Get connected to the site. I mean, do you know what's there? You better hurry up because we are getting ready to update and upgrade everything. Make it easier for you. But it doesn't matter how easy it is if you don't take the time to utilize the advantage of the information that's there. How will you get the benefit? I mean, you know, thousands of families back in the 70s and 80s had these sets of encyclopedias. Encyclopedia, you don't know what that is? It's okay, it's all right. Nowadays, it's called Google. And before the encyclopedia, we had the library. But we had to go somewhere to get the information. The same thing here. You've got to go somewhere, even if it's electronically, even if it's through your internet browser. Go somewhere to get the information. But get it. Why would you limit yourself to asking someone that did the work the answer to a question that you can get yourself? I'm not fussing. This is your orientation. Welcome to Wealth Builders Worldwide. This is the orientation. Look, you want to dream big, you want to win big, this is how to do it. I mean, you could utilize this for entertainment if you want to, but you'll watch everything happen, everything go by, and you'll be like, man, next thing you'll be saying is, why are they always talking about what they got? Well, because we got it. You can too, but you have to follow the massive action plan. Now look, I'm going to give you a strategy. You've heard it before. We're not talking about anything new at this point, but it is the strategy that we are running with. So look, go to mywbw.net, hover over the map, and then look at forms and grab this form. It's called the 5 and 25 form. 525 form. It's real simple. It's just a mechanism to track. You know, I had this project that I was working on with this ministry, and I mean, it was a nice little contract situation. You know, I had responsibility over a few people and a lot of technology, but every day, probably 8 to 10 times a day, my manager would come to my cubicle and he would ask, "What you working on?" Well, why was he asking me this like several times a day? We come in, we have the little meeting, you know, we have the power call, right? We have the meeting, and then, you know, we find out what happened yesterday, what we want to happen today, and where we're heading for tomorrow, and what the tasks are for this day. And then we say, ready, break. Everybody has their action items, and this person would come by everybody's desk, not just mine, everybody. What you working on? Well, why would he do that? Because one, he was inspecting what he expected. And two, he was making sure that you was actually doing something. I mean, some people are like sitting on the clock. You know what sitting on the clock is, right? That's when you go in, you clock in, you sit, you don't get anything done. You don't make any progress. You're just there. You might, and nowadays it's kind of rampant. You know, you check your Facebook page, you check your Instagram page, you check your Twitter page, you check your LinkedIn page. Look, let me ask you a question. If you spend as much time on building your business that you spend on Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, Twitter, and all the other things that you've done, how much progress would you make? Quite a bit. You know, one high-level achiever, this guy that trains for personal development, he says, hey, stay off of Facebook. Well, why would he say that? Because Facebook and other social media things, the way that the consumers utilize it, are time wasters. What do I mean? Well, here's what you're doing. You're looking at Facebook and you're scrolling, you watch a video. Wow, that's funny. Man, he got COVID? Oh, golly. Wait a minute. Now you're posting. Guess who got COVID now? You're shaving that in. Look, come on, folks. Watch yourself. Watch yourself to see what you're doing. And that's what this form is. It's a group economics 30-day challenge. I mean, how long does it take for you to find 5 people that are fully committed to themselves to earning income that they've never earned before, but following a simple plan, a simple strategy to make it happen? And then you helping them to find 5 people to do the same thing. How long would it take you to fill out this sheet? 25 spaces plus your 5. How long would it take? How long should it take? How long could it take? It depends on how much time you're going to commit to it. And look, I just recommend just commit the time to it. Look, again, you can find this form at our team website, wbw.net, mywbw.net, under the map and forms, and go ahead and download it. If you haven't downloaded it, I wonder where you've been. I mean, because this is not new, but it's okay. I'm not fussing. This is orientation. Welcome to WBW. Welcome to the achievement of your dreams. This is what it's all about. We're going to another level. So this wealth dynamic strategy is real simple. So you get yourself to a position where you acquire the Freebay Evo Life 1 month subscription. And then you find 5 fully committed business partners to do the same. So why do that? Because you are starting a machine of duplication. Let's talk about just one thing. So what happens when that happens? So you figure, let's look at just the dual team bonus. So in the dual team bonus, you have found 5 people like yourself that are fully committed and have acquired the Evo Life 1 month subscription. So what did that do? That generated 2,400 euro in sales volume. And it created units for you on your left team and created units for you on your right team. Depending upon where those 5 people went, you created units. It created a commission for you. That's a unilevel commission. And then when you keep doing that, do the math. You had that form that you found your 5 people and they found their 5 people. So do the math. All you're doing is duplication. Get your calculator out and calculate it for yourself. But then if you want to look a little bit more closely, look at what you did. So you got the 1 month subscription of the Evo Life package. You find 5 people to do that. You're creating volume of movement of money. That's what you want, right? You're at a 23% commission for your monthly unilevel. And then all the other streams of income kick in and you're getting paid every single place. I'm just saying, do the math. So when you find 5 people and your 5 people find 5 people, how many people do you have on your team? You can type it in the chat bar, type it in the Facebook stream, type it. You find 5 people. Now you got 5. And you help those 5 people find their 5 people. How many people do you have on your team? Still waiting. Still waiting. Y'all copying y'all copying each other's paper? Y'all copying each other's paper. So you find 5 people, they find 5 people, and that's right. Leave it to Mark Pyers. He got to be right because he's a tax professional specialist extraordinaire, Esquire, baby. 30. And then you continue that duplication and it just goes bananas. So what happens with the volume of movement of money? It duplicates as well. So look, you can figure out how much money that is or how much it can be or how much it will be. But the bottom line is, what is your goal? Is your goal to stay at 1-star sapphire? Are you looking at getting to 3-star diamond? It's up to you, but it's real simple to do. Oh, it's going to take work. Yeah, it will. It will. I mean, everything takes work. When you have to pump gas, that takes work. When you have to earn income, it takes work. When you want to cook a meal, it takes work. When you want to drive to a destination, it takes work. Everything you do takes work. When you want to take a shower, brush your teeth, comb your hair, shave, smell good. It all takes work. So don't get all bent out of shape because of that 4-letter word. Because on the flip side of work is rich. You do enough work in this plan, you're going to end up being rich. Now, you might not want to be rich. That's your prerogative. All I'm saying is I know how the math works, so it's going to happen. Remember, 6 streams of income. You activate all 6 of them. All you got to do is begin, is start. Build that team. Get your form out and start filling it out. And once you get it filled out, get another one and fill that one out. And once you get that one filled out, get another one. How many times do you want to do this? How many people do you want on your team? I mean, Mr. Ty Best, he just had to let the cat out the bag. He said the person with the biggest team is going to make the most money. Why would he tell you that? Because it's true. We're telling the truth over here. That's all I got to say. So look, get with that person that invited you, that sponsor, that one that has you on that form as one of their 5, and let them know, look, will you run with me to get my 5 people? Make sure you're familiar with all of your landing pages, your tools, the places that you should show up to further your ranking. I mean, you know, it's the same thing. I could belabor this all night. We can talk about this all night, but the facts won't change. But look, it don't even matter about the facts, because when the dream is big enough, the facts don't count. So look, I want to, I see our senior partner, Mr. Best. Man, he got his glasses out so he can read the numbers on the calculator. I know what he's doing. So
hey,
look, great day, man.
I had to take my glass off to stay on track of them numbers in that dynamic compensation plan. You right on the money. So look, Mr. Williams, what an outstanding presentation, man. I'm serious, guys. I don't really have a lot to say. I'm not gonna keep you on the line. I just wanted to come in and echo what Mr. Williams said. It's a decision. This compensation plan is designed to reward those, but everything starts with your dream and the size of your dream. And we don't have to complicate it. That fast start, that group economics, that 30-day challenge, it just lays it right out there. You just duplicate that. You don't have to understand everything is to know about the compensation plan. You don't have to understand everything is to know about our new corn, about the about the robots. You don't have to understand all that stuff. What you need to understand is drive people to every single presentation you can. You never go around of people to meet. You never go around of people to share this thing with. Once you understand it, once you got that fixed in your mind that you're looking for people with a dream, and you never go around of people to introduce this program to, you know now the only thing standing between you and wealth is time and effort. And all you got to do is not let the negative or the naysayers get you discouraged. That's all you got to do. That's our biggest challenge in this business, is convincing you to have that Tanisha Glaspie kind of relentlessness that actually got her to go out and introduce 600 plus people to the benefits of exchanging dollars for gold. Why did she do that? Her why was big enough, or she more intelligent than everybody else? No, she's had a big enough why. Why did Mr. Roger Williams go out and enroll some 200 to 300 people? Why? Big enough why? When you got a big enough why, you can't even hear the no's, you can't hear the negative, you don't hear anything. You're just going on about your business because you know in due time you're gonna reap a reward. It's not that deep. But what happens to us is we get discouraged. We can't get discouraged because this didn't go right. Or we start to focus on some minor issue, some minor thing that have anything to do with you becoming independent. The most important thing for you to do is to build your team. I say it every night. I'm gonna say it every night for the next 90 days. Because I want you, every morning, I want you waking up and saying, I gotta go build my team. I gotta go build my team. Ty Best has said it. All he's talking about is build your team, build your team. Why? Because when you build your team, as FreeBay introduces all these other things, all these other products, you're gonna win. You said something so powerful, Mr. Rogers. You can't do it by yourself. Oh, you can get 2-star emerald by yourself. Just take out your credit card, buy 2-star emerald, buy your package. It elevates you to 2-star emerald status. You got it. But the other ones, you got to create a team. Okay, you start talking about doing $4, $5, $6 million of business. Okay, on a consistent basis, you got to have an army with you to get that done. Can't be done in a vacuum. So with that in mind, folks, that's all I wanted to add, man. I appreciate you and Ms. Glass for being Friday night. I know folks like to get a little bit more about the compensation plan, but even if you don't understand, let me say this one more time. I've been saying this for 7 years. Understanding the compensation plan is not a requirement to get wealthy. Understanding all the products, not a requirement to get wealth. The only requirement to get wealth is to save a lot of gold, tell a lot of people make a lot of money. Never stop telling people. That's it. God bless, man. I'm done. Back to you, Mr. Williams, Ms. Glassford. I'm done.
Yes, I know the feeling, Mr. Bez. I'm done too. I mean, Mr. Matthew Taylor slam dunked this information earlier this evening, and it left me really nothing to do. And that should be an indicator to you that, look, all you got to do is connect yourself with the information, go through the orientation, if you will, and as you do, then take action, do the work, start to build. I mean, you've got everything at your disposal. You got the tools available to enhance your life and achieve your dreams. Yeah, you got FreeBay, you got Wealth Builders Worldwide, you got a team right behind you, right in front of you, right beside you. Look, we are running this race and we all are going to win. So look, such a wonderful opportunity. So I just want to open up the platform for a couple of questions. Maybe you got questions on, how do I build a team? I mean, really, how do I do it? How long, when should I do it? I mean, what are your questions? I mean, questions like stuff that you can log into your account to find out. I mean, no need to ask that kind of question because the answer is still always going to be the same. Log into your FreeBay account and look on your dashboard. Look on FreeBay updates. Look at the download section. I mean, it's all going to be the same information. Go to your Wealth Builders Worldwide site and go to the map. And under the map, go to the forum. If you want to be encouraged, go to shop.mywbw.net. Get that book. What book am I talking about? What do you mean that book? Come on now. You don't have that book? I know you got that book, right? Yeah, everybody should have that book. I mean, that's like the orientation manual, right? So you go to your project, go to your job, go to your consulting thing, and they say welcome. They've given you the offer, and so now you've accepted the offer. You show up, and they hand you the book. This is the affiliate manual. Go ahead, open up the affiliate manual and start to read through it. I mean, you can take it all the way through the time you get your snack or your lunch or whatever. I mean, it's a fast read. I guarantee you're going to read it several times because wait a minute, did he say that? Wait a minute, what he just said that? Yeah, he just said that. So go get your affiliate manual and read it because your dream starts here, and the fruition or the realization of your dream continues as you take action. All right, so Ms. Glassby, are you at a place where you can be the Tanisha Glassby of question and answer?
Absolutely.
All right, let's see what we got.
The first question is, can you send me the link to the Telegram group? I will put it in the chat box again. There it is. Also, the Facebook group is there as well, so you can join both. If you have any questions, sorry.
I apologize. So let's look at this Telegram scenario. That's one of your tools. So in Telegram, wow, how many groups or channels should you be connected to in Telegram? Wow. So we already know Wealth Builders Worldwide. That's your main channel. We also have FreeBay channel, and we can go from there. But once you connect to the Wealth Builders Worldwide channel, we'll make sure you're connected to everything else because that's what we do. That's the team culture.
Hey, Mr. Williams, half the time I don't know what's going on. I just go right to Telegraph, and I know Tanisha done posted. People call me, ask me all these questions. Hey, what's the training time today? When is corporate? I said, man, you know I don't keep with that stuff, man. I go to the Telegraph group, click on there, scroll through there for a minute, find Tadisha. I said, there it is right there. Okay, I mean, you don't understand. Everything we need to build this business is at our fingertips. I was talking about that with a friend of mine who's been around for 25, 30 years like I have in the industry. And every time somebody says this is hard, we just laugh, man. We don't, that's why sometimes, guys, I can appear to be insensitive. I'm not trying to be, okay? But it's like, to me, what we're doing here is so simple and so easy. You text, you post, you chit chat. You text, you post, you chit chat. You tell us who's stirred. There's no heavy lifting going on here. The lifting is all in our head, all in our heart. Be quiet. So I was going to talk about tonight.
Yes, and yes. Hey, man, you already know. You can say anything at any time because everything you say is for the purpose of building up other people and helping other people build up their teams and win big. And man, I receive it all. Thank you. Thank you. It's class.
But if you have any questions, type them in the Q&A box. There's only one more here, Mr. Williams. Even if you don't have a package, can you still make a profit from the free position pertaining to the coin G999?
Yes.
Absolutely, yes.
Folks, I'm going to say one more time. This is the only thing I've seen in 37 years where the company, Freebay, will pay you a commission and you have not exchanged $1 out of your own personal pocket with that company. I ain't never seen it done. Every company I've ever been a part of said, you're going to exchange some money first. Here, you can enroll for free. You get a 7% right off the bat. So anybody you share it with, anything they decide to acquire, exchange dollars for, you're going to get paid a 7% commission on. You can also get the new V999 coin. When that's available, that's going to generate commissions. You don't have to build a team. This is the only program I've ever seen that you can enroll in, not build a team, and still find yourself financially independent in the networking personal referral space ever. We're it. See, we're doing something that's never, ever been done. When people understand that, I mean, you're the pioneer, so you don't think you're a pioneer right now. See, when Roddenberry played Jeff Bezos this morning, Jeff Bezos was a pioneer with his online thing. I mean, can you imagine a guy in 1994, so he's going to leave his job on Wall Street and go start an internet company? And then you remember in 1999, 2000, all these internet companies just crashed like crazy. People lost millions, if not billions of dollars. Look at Jeff Bezos today. You're here now. You're pioneering something that's not, believe me, there are going to be a lot of companies pop up. They're going to allow people to exchange dollars for gold over the next 10 years. There will be a lot of people pop up and try to duplicate the things that we have done, the things that we're doing. Guarantee you, over the next 10 years, you watch. But you're here now. That's why I say this next 90 days, focus, focus. I'm trying not to get excited, Mr. Williams, Ms. Glass, because you know I'm trying to be calm.
When you dive in the water, there's no way you're not going to get wet. That's just like when you dive into this Wealth Builders Worldwide culture, there's no way you're not going to be excited. And then you'll start to get focused because you see what needs to be done just so you can achieve that goal. And that's what it's all about. That's what it's all about. So folks, I don't know what to say, Mr. Best.
Look, I'll tell you something else you said. Obviously, I believe this mission is enough reason to get involved. I mean, if you care about your fellow human being, this mission is enough to say, you know what, I want to be a part. I want to be a part of what they're doing there to really be of service to other people. Okay. And, on my card, so my business card, I just got my name, my phone number, my link. And on the back, I got my mission statement. I got the mission statement. And I've had people call me, don't understand what we're doing. They read his mission statement, so I'm not sure what you're doing, but sign me up. I'm serious. They got in the card. They haven't gone to a website, haven't seen a video. They saw the mission. The mission said to provide individuals worldwide with the tools required to enhance their lives achieve their dreams, and build massive wealth. Who wouldn't want to be a part of that? What's going on in a person's mind where they don't want to be a part of that? We are salespeople. We are a sales team, but we do not sell products, goods, or services. Oh, because most people don't want to sell anything anyway. But we sell people on the infinite possibilities of their lives and the power of their dreams. We sell people on never giving up. We believe this is a noble cause. Man, when I read, I get cranked up just about that. Whatever the product is, I'm excited about that whole idea of investing my life in somebody else. I'll bore you guys with a story. I had a friend of mine this past week, 2 weeks ago, basically like making a lot. I don't want to tell too much of his business because it might get out, but let's put it this way. He sold a company, an idea he's had in his head. Okay, I've known the guy for over 30 years. He had this idea in his head he wanted to do. And he's in Free Bay, by the way. Okay. Signed up 7 years ago. We've been friends over 30 years, but he had this other thing, this dream he was working on. And I used to tell him, this is back in 89, 90, 30 years ago now. He's still in his like 30 years old. I said, man, don't give on your dream, man. I don't care. Cause we in this corporate grind thing. You know, we got this good job. We smell good. And I used to say, man, don't give up. What I don't care, man. That's a great idea. Don't give up, man. I love that idea. The day is gonna come. Somebody gonna get that idea. Well, just the other day, he managed to venture capitalists put $40 million in an idea. He walked with over $10 million cash, and he wrote me a note. I still got it in my phone. He wrote me a note. He says, "Man," he said, "I just every time I just thought about you." That's all. It ain't got nothing to do with networking. He said, I just thought about you sitting there telling me, and this guy, I was actually his manager or boss, whatever you want to call it. I was in a senior position than him. I used to tell him all the time, I said, man, you know, it's a shame. I'm your manager, but you way smarter than I am. I said, we used to laugh about it. I said, you should say stuff like that. I said, man, I ain't playing on games. I said, man, you a brilliant dude. I said, it's this way corporation works, man. I said, man, you're just a sharp dude. I mean, he just was. I could acknowledge that because of my training in this networking profession to teach me to acknowledge talent. So anyway, my story there, man, is that you're impacting people's lives, folks, whether they do this business out. When you teach a person the power of a dream, it doesn't matter if they do this business or another business, but I guarantee once you let them understand everything starts with a dream, they'll never stop dreaming. If they try, they can't even sleep well at night, okay? Once they understand that everything starts with a dream, and if you don't have a dream, now some folks, there'll be folks who'll be satisfied with not having a dream, but once you put that dream in somebody who's a dreamer, man, you can't stop them. And if not this, it could be something else, but they're going to continue to dream. Anyway, man, let's stop. Because I told you guys I can go on to 1 o'clock in the morning. I don't want to do it to you. Mr. Matthew Taylor did a great job. Mr. Rod Winston did a great job. And they'll let me go on one of my 10. I might do a live stream 10 minutes from now. I don't know. Because I am a little cranked up, but I don't want to get cranked up on this forum because I want this forum to end. Is there another question, Ms. Glassman?
No, sir.
Man, I'm done. I love my wealth shirt. Look at that shirt, man. It does something. I'm geared up, man. Hey, is there enough evidence in your house or in your car to convince you of being a part of the wealth, to convict you? Not convince you, to convict you. If you got pulled over by the networking police, Ty Best, and I looked in your car, is there enough evidence in your car, on your body, in your purse, in your house to convict you of being a member of Wealth Builders Worldwide, where they should be? Anyway, good night. Ahoo, I'm out. Back to you, Mr. Williams.
Well, again, thank you, folks, for being a part of What You Know Is Great. So next stop, the Power Call, Super Saturday, 10:45 a.m. Eastern Time. And all you got to do is show up. Show up, invite people, and then the presentation after the Power Call, 12 noon, and of course, 9 p.m. Look, build your team. Invite people to take a look. Let them decide for themselves. Thank you again. We'll see you at the next junction.